We've started. Jarch is in a robe from Hawaii. You're acting like you're frozen to fuck with me.
Sup, punks?
How is it? What's the weather like? How are the cocktails going down?
Mate, loving the cocktails, minus the tails.
Is that robe striped pink?
What do you fucking reckon?
Slay.
Hold on. Sorry, Queen. Oh, God, it's hard out here for a pimp.
He is flat tack. I'm also
Mate.
laxed back on my couch.
Hey?
I said I'm also laxed back on my couch.
Yeah, you might be lax back, but are you a pink striped robe in Hawaii lax back, kid? Don't try to fuck with me on this.
No, I would much prefer to be where you are.
Yeah, no, she's pretty good here, mate. Let me tell you. It's been fucking red hot weather every day.
Have you?
Tins, times. I'm just living.
Have you been drinking the entire time?
Look, I've actually been balancing it out pretty well. So I've been I'll be doing the gym in the morning, just half an hour.
Yeah.
Just get half an hour, a quickie. Had a few of them too, kid. Half an hour, punch it out, and then generally, because we've been getting up pretty late, to be honest with you, I fucking some mornings have been waking up at 11, like this morning.
What time's that here?
8.
And then what time are you going to bed?
Varies.
So you're kind of on the same schedule, just the time difference.
Fucking good work, Einstein.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that. Then I'll have like a little bit of lunch. We'll have a bit of lunch. And then Steph and I just go, mate, you're laying down by the pool. You have a bit of grub. You go, should we get a fucking Mai Tai?
Yeah. Is that their local cocktail?
They've got like a full Mai Tai menu, and then they've got everything else. But I've actually been punching on with the double whiskeys. Now, a double whiskey over here means that a sevens glass is filled to the top with whiskey.
They free pour.
It is fucking it's obscene.
It's like 3 in 1.
Yeah, put a bit of ice in and then just fill the cunt to the top. And so after 2 of those, Papa Bear's absolutely flying. And mate, then we'll sort of just drink by the pool all day, go for dinner somewhere. We've been to teppanyaki twice, where they flip the shit and cook it all.
How fun is that? You know, you can hire them to like come to your house and have a party with them.
Really?
Yeah. I've had friends do that in Sydney. How fun would that be?
Mate, and the food is so good. I actually don't know why they called it teppanyaki. They should have named it teppanyummy.
Teppanyummy.
Well, don't. Well, no, don't just take my joke.
Well,
you just take my joke. No, I said it before.
Nah,
I think if you look back on Eloise, I said it about 3 seconds before you. You then repeated it, and then I guess tried to claim it as your own, which is a disgrace.
I think it was the lag.
This new technology has cut the lag out, so we're not lagging.
Teppanyummy, teppanyummy.
Now we're cooking, mixing it up.
What did you get? Seafood? Chicken.
Beef. Sausages.
Sausage?
I'll fuck off.
No sausage yet?
I'll fuck off.
Okay.
All right?
I won't ruin your holiday with sausage chat.
All right? But mate, it's been good. I've seen a couple of celebrities about.
Who?
You wouldn't know, like, I think you'd know him, but you wouldn't. Do you know Simon Rex?
Is he the guy from Scary Movie?
Correct. And he did some raps and shit. Like, he's an actor. Simon Rex.
Because I'm
Look him up.
I'm doing my own Google.
Apparently, Simon Rex sends him videos of himself farting to Shane Gillis all the time.
Does he?
Yeah. Apparently, he's got the longest farts in the world. Apparently, he just records himself and sends them to Shane Gillis.
No way.
That's quite funny. Oh, yeah, he looks familiar. Good-looking rooster.
Yeah, you'd rather be doing him than doing time. So he's staying at the same hotel as us. So I've seen him poking about, and then fucking a bloke called Neil Brennan, who's in like
One
that.
Googling.
He did the Chappelle Show, who co-created the Chappelle Show with Dave Chappelle.
There you go. Hey, Willie's onto it.
Neil Breen Films. American
Brennan.
filmmaker.
Neil Brennan.
Not Breen. Brennan.
Oh yeah, Neil Brennan. It's the third fucking time. Neil Brennan, not Breen.
Neil Breen.
Neil Breen, Brennan.
Yeah.
So
well,
Breen.
The first thing that popped up was Breen. So I thought maybe Jarch got his last name wrong. Okay, I've seen Neil Brennan. Never seen him in my life.
It's like, look up Charlie Walker. Charlie Stalker came up. No, it's Charlie Walker. But it says here Charlie Stalker. Yeah, probably someone with a similar name, but it's fucking Charlie Walker. You understand what I'm saying?
Found him. He doesn't look familiar. Also, Neil spelled with an A, if you're wondering. Neal.
Well, there you go. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Not Neil like Sam Neill.
Or Neil as in Kneel.
Correct, Jack.
You know, if you were to kneel. Can we just discuss? This is the first yarn that we've had post-wedding.
Yeah.
How lucky are we?
With the cyclone.
Get
1
the
week
weeks up.
later.
Like, Steph and I, honestly, every single day we've said we are so lucky. Because at the end of the day, I don't know if we could have had a wedding. Because I wouldn't want to make people again pay for flights and and like all that shit. We just would have had to not do it.
He'd said if it was 4 days later, even like that's when it all started kicking off.
Well, it actually started kicking off when we were flying out on the Sunday because the weather was becoming quite inclement, and
yes,
and we were a little bit concerned. I just had a wig out that maybe my microphone isn't working or something. Can we confirm that this is all good?
Yeah, I can hear.
I'm just going to be honest. You guys aren't coming through my headphones.
Well, I certainly hope not.
Is that fine?
I can hear you. How are you hearing us?
Yeah, but it's like I've got these in for just.
Oh, Louisa, same. I can hear you from my phone. I didn't even think about that.
Same.
It's not coming through my headphones at all.
No.
Oh, okay. What was he talking about? Now.
Cyclone. Hey, also, question. Where the fuck did you go after bowls? Someone smoke bombed his own recovery.
Didn't smoke bomb it. Steph was phenomenally crook. So I get the call from our mate Geordie. He's like, mate, Steph's just started violently vomiting. She has gone back to the hotel room. I go, what? So I go, okay, I'll go back up there and suss it out, mate. I walk into the hotel room. She's like in the shower, like hunched over, makeup running down her face, vomiting, fully fucked. And I was like, oh, holy shit. She was rooted, mate. So I decided to, which I kind of regret, look after my new wife instead of going to the room below and ripping in.
What was wrong with her? Did she have food poisoning?
No idea. Henry, my little brother, got the same thing.
Or it must have been something they ate there.
They were kissing in one of the I caught them kissing in bathrooms.
It'll be that.
It's probably that.
Because we went down to Ed Liston's room, there would have been at least, I reckon, 35 people in his apartment.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
But, well, no, you had to look after Steph. You just become recently married, Jack.
Yeah, very recently. In fact, the day prior.
Yeah. Anyone mind if I have a munch on some chips?
Yes. We do mind.
Okay. Just one.
Also, New England and Wikipedia, you'll be proud of us. Get in a lift. Bunch of American birds in the lift. I'm just talking to Steph, and I just hear, excuse me, do you have have you had a talk show? I said, yeah. She goes, you're Jarch, right? You're Jarch. I go, okay, get out of town. She's like, I love your talk show. Kept calling it a talk show. Didn't want it. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. She's like, so nice to meet you, whatever, blah, blah. Oh, bird just flew on the balcony. And then she goes, And then she's like, okay, see you later. And Steph was like, that's crazy. She's like, was that the first American? And I'm like, yeah, full blown Yanks, mate. So we're penetrating the territory, Louisa.
But also, I feel like calling us a talk show sounds way more professional. Let's start using that.
We don't deserve the moniker of a talk show.
I'm using it. When people say, what's your job? I'm going to say, I've got a talk show.
I respect the hell out of it, actually.
Yeah. What do you do? Yeah, I've got a talk show. Well, I'm not.
You're going to chuck on an accent. Yeah,
I don't need to do that.
Don't think you need to do that. It's a poor accent at best as well, so you wouldn't get away with it.
I've got a talk show. Nah. Like, so what's the time? What's the plan for the rest of the day?
Well, New England, if I'm dead honest with you, I'm gonna hang up this phone when we knock off. I'm gonna prance because I haven't been walking so much over here. It's more of a holiday prance, like a meerkat hands, and I prance about.
You prance of the reindeer.
I'm gonna prance back downstairs. All right. I might prance to the pool. Get poolside. Get a pina colada poolside post prance. Okay. So I'm going to have a perfectly presented pina colada post poolside post prance. Poolside post prance. All right. So presumably my perfectly presented pina colada poolside post prance will be a precious time for me. That's what I'd argue. And I'll drink and drink and drink, and then we'll go to another hotel where there's like sunset viewing, and they've got like a Hawaiian band, and the ladies that do the luau.
Yeah.
Watch that as the sun sets, and then stare into the eyes of my betrothed whilst the sun sets.
That sounds beautiful.
And then make a proclamation of love. So there'll be a proclamation post poolside perfectly presented pina coladas post prance.
Yeah.
And there'll be a proclamation of my purest and dearest love for my betrothed. And then
that sounds like a perfectly painted picture.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Mate, and also a family just jumped into the room next door to us.
Mm. So you popped into their room, did you?
Popped in.
Yeah.
For a pure. I can't do this. They're from Louisiana. They're so lovely. He was like, "What's up, man? My name's Ricky." I'm like, "Hey, Ricky, I'm Jack."
Ricky Bobby.
He's like, "What are you doing here, honey?" It's our honeymoon. He's like, "Oh man, that's awesome, man." He's like, "You want a beer?" And I was like, "Oh, I fucking love you, mate." I was like, "Oh, mate, I've actually just got a whiskey here. I'm all good." He's like, "Oh, man, whatever you need. We got beers, we got bourbon, we got rum, we got tequila. Anything you need, you just let me know." And I was like, "Ricky, I love you." So we've got the most awesome fucking
drunk with Ricky.
100%. I said, "Mate, tomorrow let's get some poolside pina coladas."
How fun is it meeting people on holiday? Like when I was in Sicily and we ended up having dinner with that like 2 different families from Perth.
I know, mate.
There was like 20 of them and just Lockie and I. It's so fun.
It is fun. Steph and I went out for breakfast the other day, and there was this incredibly, to be honest with you, initially I thought he might have been a bit slow. You know what I mean? I just was overhearing conversations with the bird he was with, and I was like, "Oh, I think old mate's copped a couple of knocks to the head." And me and Steph are just eating, and he goes, "Australia and New Zealand." I said, "Oh, Australia, mate. He's like, "Oh, my son lives in Australia. Yeah, he's over there." And I said, "Whereabouts?" And he said, "Oh, in Sydney." I said, "Whereabouts in Sydney?" He said, "Downtown." I go, "Oh, what suburb?" He's like, "Downtown." And I go, "Okay." I go, "Oh," he's like, "You know where that is?" I'm like,
No.
"Uptown or downtown?" "Downtown." "Oh, yeah, downtown."
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Close
then I noticed.
Yeah.
Then I noticed a couple of flutes on his table. Now, I'm not talking the woodwind instrument, Louisa. I'm talking champagne flutes.
Uh-huh.
Up there then starts pouring little mimosas. He progressively gets drunker and drunker. I'm like, "Oh, he isn't slow. He's absolutely fucking obliterated." They were fucking, and he just kept talking to me and getting drunker and seeming to know less and less about his son and where he how we operate in
Downtown.
Australia. Yeah,
Downtown.
downtown. I'm like, you ever going to come over? He's like, nah. I'm like,
Not
okay.
downtown.
He's like, I got a friend in Adelaide he owns a winery. I might go there. I'm like, wouldn't pop in to see the sun downtown before you duck over to Adelaide, mate? He was
That,
fucking. But then again, that's what it is here, mate. It's holidays, so you can't judge
yeah.
him for having a couple of mimosas.
What time was this mimosa brunch?
This would have been about 9:30.
Okay, that's like quite early to be that
Oh,
drunk.
it's punching on with the piss, yeah, because
But I think like
he
11
clearly
a.m.
walked in drunk.
Yeah.
Like,
11
but no,
a.m. fine. Start away.
fine.
Like being blind at 9:30, like that's quite over the top.
It's punching on with the piss. Can I just say something to you?
Mm.
Thank you for the permission. Hawaii is so fucking expensive, mate.
Oh, it's like Europe. Fucked.
It's because you do the exchange rate, and you're like, holy, like we haven't really gone out for a lunch or something that'll cost us less than $120 American.
Yeah.
You know, because you go to lunch, you get a bit of shit. It's already expensive here. You get a couple of drinks on board, you're cracking $100 easily. Then you're fucking tipping 20%. It's like, mate, it is very, very pricey. But it's just, I can't really think about it. I've just got to nut up and fucking deal with it.
Do you have the buffet included at the hotel?
There's no buffet. There's only restaurants. So we're doing a week in Honolulu and then heading to Maui. And then I think
Tell me there's a buffet.
I think we've got inclusive breakfasts and shit in fucking Maui.
Yeah. That's
Which
the
would be
way
a
to go.
godsend. Because this is more of the piss sinking part of the holiday, and then the Maui will be the fresher part. Apparently it's more like natural. You go swimming with turtles and shit.
Fun. Yeah, have you done your submarine yet?
I was supposed to do it today, but because there was a bit of literally it was booked in for when we were to do the podcast, so I just moved it until next week because we're going to Maui for a week and then we're coming back here for 2 days.
Yeah. So
to fly out.
You were like, I'll get the podcast done before I go under.
I think it's best for me to leave at least a final message.
Yes.
I feel like that's appropriate.
I feel like it is too.
Yeah, before we implode underwater.
So submarines next week, and then you guys are going out for dinner, pool and dinner tonight. Sunset.
Pool and dinner tonight, subs next week. Mate, going to Maui, going to play a bit of golf in Maui, just quietly.
Yeah. Are you swimming with the turtles?
I will swim with the turtles, yeah.
That'll be so cute.
Yep, and I brought a GoPro and everything.
Oh, fuck yeah. So you'll be able to, because they're waterproof, aren't they?
I think I got to buy a waterproof case for it. It's an older version. Toby gave it to me as a birthday present once.
You must do that. Imagine that underwater. What's up, turtle? Fin. Noggin. Dude. You know, from Finding
And that's how they
Nemo.
actually talk underwater, I think.
They do. B. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. B. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. I just had a man outside my window. That sounds really fucked. He was cleaning up all the empty bottles from our housewarming. Like, I just booked him on Airtasker. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm dealing with that. It was like so much alcohol. Like, I was like, this poor bloke. I gave him some extra, like, big bin bags to help out with. Jarch, are you pretending to be frozen? Because that's not really that funny for a podcast.
It's exactly what I was doing. No, I just like to see where you go. I just like to watch you and just see you sort of.
Well, I was just telling a story about my weekend. A story.
Well, you had to give him a couple of extra bin bags.
Yeah, there was that much alcohol. So we had our housewarming on Sunday. There was a big stint. Tor came from Sydney.
Oh, how much alcohol?
Fucking heaps, bro.
Like, tell us, like, how much, mate? Like, each?
Fucking, you don't even fucking want to know how much. How much fucking swing.
To the point you had to give him extra bin bags.
Yeah. He didn't bring enough bin bags how much per fucking swing.
Fucking hell, mate. Fuck me. You must be drinking some
What?
fucking piggy.
No, like I
Anyway,
put on
yeah,
the
so
dress.
Tor was down there.
Yep, Tor came, Ed Liston came, and then just everyone who lives in Melbourne.
Or
And then we
everyone that
went
lived in
to,
everyone who lives in Melbourne.
yeah, yeah. So there would have been a couple of million people here.
Yeah, gotcha. Um,
No,
hey,
just all my friends.
did Tor
Yeah,
tear up the dance floor? Did Tor tear in?
she did, Jack.
Okay,
Shut
right.
up.
Hey, do you think that Tor is like Terry but in past tense in name form? You've got Terry and then you've got Tor.
That's a piss tour performance.
I hate myself, but I love you,
Who?
Willie,
Me.
Right.
and you, New England. And you, New England. Yeah, okay. So run me through the shindig, mate. Couple of
Yeah,
days.
so yep, 2 p.m. kickoff. Everyone and like we supplied a fair bit of alcohol, but everyone brought alcohol as well, so there was just way too much.
Yep.
And then we got some pizza. There was a bit of music, dancing. Lockie was telling a lot of stories, as he does. He likes to doesn't sit down. He just commands the room like this.
Correct.
And then we went to a pub, and then we went to this like club called the Emerson, and one of the boys got a booth out the back. And so you know how they bring like fucking like bottles of vodka and all that. Like I felt like I was in America. I've never been to this place before.
Yeah.
And the DJ had played at a party that I'd been to before. She was fucking unbelievable. Good tunes. We're all boogieing away. And then I came home and actually I went to bed quite early. Well, early-ish.
You just someone just thumbs down you.
Yeah, I went like this on my phone and then it did a thumbs down. And then because obviously Tour was here for
So
the
even
weekend.
even the phone knew that story was boring as batshit.
Oh, was it? Ah,
You just got wrecked by your own phone.
Your own phone. Just
I'm just telling you about the housewarming.
the
Your own
phone was
phone
like,
was telling you to
fuck
wrap it up.
this. Yeah, the phone's like, hey, wrap this shit out. And then we got some more drinks, and then we went to a booth,
Okay,
and
and then we went
then
out
there
for
was a
lunch
DJ.
yesterday and had some delicious steaks and aperols and cocktails, and we met some Irish bedwetters and fuck you, and that was my weekend. So I'm a bit hungover today.
Me. Tell you who can't command a room? Little New England.
Can't even command her phone.
Take some tips off Lockie on how to spin a yarn, for Christ's sake. Bit of enthusiasm. Don't just dot pointers. What happened? Stories. Any fights?
Well,
Any kissing? Any fucking? You know what I mean?
no, Jack, it was just a good time with friends. Oh well,
Boring.
I bought some wigs and some hats and some sunnies for everyone to wear, which was fun. That's a fun thing to do at a party. Throw those on.
Well, most people 12.
Well, if you're going to be this mean to me, I like actually might leave.
Uh-uh. Don't do what your phone wants you to do. Don't listen to technology, man. Stay.
I don't feel like staying. I got a big bag of
Ah,
crisps over there that I want to eat. A big bag of Smith's barbecue chips.
That'll sound really good.
no,
I
that'd be
know.
great, mate.
Well, I finished the salt and vinegars. I might as well get onto the barbecues.
You may
The
as well.
barbecues.
How are you guys faring down there without me? Are you really missing me? Both you just going like, oh, this is fucked. Like with him being away, that nothing's getting
Uh,
done. It's just you're
it's
wigging out.
awesome. It's awesome that you're out of the country.
Right. Yeah.
I saw you took a photo of the international departure sign.
Yeah, did you? I posted on our story.
Yeah, I know. Well,
I
I'll
did
be there
something
on
that,
Thursday.
and I bet you'll get
Might
a
do the
fucking
same.
flash one.
I
By
might
the
do the
way, that
same for a laugh.
the podcast that we did when we were in bed, hungover and drinking before my recovery.
Mm.
Fuck, I got rinsed in the comments about the state, um,
Soles of
uh,
your
the
shoes.
the soles of my shoes. The state of my shoes copped an absolute rinsing. They're like, Lulu's got the Gucci loafers on. Jarch has barely shoes left. I didn't even know that. So they bullied me into buying a new pair. I bought a new pair the other day.
Of the
Fucking
exact
rinsed me.
same shoe.
Different colour. More of a beige
Oh,
option. Waiting for my phone to thumb down me. I'm
fancy.
waiting for my phone to
More
thumb down me. I was trying to
versatile.
tell a Lou story. Yeah, so we fucking they tore strips off me, which I get, but also very hurtful.
Hmm. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, trying to do our wrecking back on us.
Well,
Okay.
it's kind of like I have to sort of somehow try to join in because otherwise you guys just gang up on me.
I agree.
See,
Boring.
Steph's in the background telling you guys that.
Like annoying me.
Steph will bitch about you after this podcast, Lou. Don't worry.
No,
Oh,
I won't, Lou. Stop.
I know.
Jarchy's in one of these evil moods where,
Yeah,
like,
I agree, Steph.
you
He's being a
can't.
Oh,
fuckhead.
take your licks, you fucking pussies.
Oh my
Oh,
God, you're.
wow,
Don't
you're
act
actually
like.
being
Look,
an
you
asshole.
know what's Steph's crazy about Steph is that she would be pissing herself if she wasn't being heard by Beth. She's going, "Oh my God, that's horrible."
Once?
And
Have
then
I laughed out loud once?
And then
Not
like
once have I laughed.
when the phone's off, she'll be calling me like a rat faced cunt and shit. But when the bedwetter's listening, it's like, oh, how dare you? You know what I mean? Get her a set of pearls so she can
My
clutch
pearls
them.
are over there.
Fucking swing them to Hawaii so Steph can fucking clutch them for the whole time and then throw them off the balcony once we
No,
go off
you
air.
are in a grumpy, angry, aggressive mood.
Oh, if you think I'm grumpy and angry, Sugar, you don't know me. I'm in fucking Hawaii. I'm living. I just thought that story was boring as fucking batshit.
Okay,
And
well,
so did your phone, to be honest.
So
I
did
won't.
your phone.
Okay, I won't have a housewarming ever again, and I won't tell you guys about it, and I won't invite you. Yeah.
That'd be ideal.
So,
Because going
oh,
through that was living through like Mao's communist China. It was horrific. I felt it felt like I was going through a fucking famine of comedy. Like, just give me a bowl of rice, Louisa, for Christ's sake. You want to do some history?
I guess I have
Luigi?
to. I don't really have a choice, do I?
Want some history? How
I
about I
don't
show
really
you
have a
guys?
choice.
How about I show you guys the view? Hold on. I'm going to walk about.
Hang on, that's probably gonna fuck up your camera. Oh
No,
no, it's okay.
no, man.
Wi-Fi's good.
So that's what we
Wow,
look like.
that's blue water. Is that the place
So
you
those
stayed at
mountains,
last time?
those mountains are bloody what's in Jurassic Park?
Oh, whoa, dinosaurs.
And there's the pool down there, the beach.
Have you swum in the ocean?
I actually have every day.
Oh, good. How
Hey,
nice is that?
aloha, man.
You like the
Mahalo.
sand now?
I fucking hate the sand, to be honest with you. But the water's a really good temp. Look at it, aqua blue, baby.
That is so blue.
It's fucked
Wow,
up.
jealous. I haven't been in the ocean
So
in
yeah,
fucking ages. Kills the
she's a
soul.
good spot. It actually, look, it's a good
Um,
way to operate.
mm,
I haven't
the
had
sea
a swim,
soul.
maybe that.
Stop trying to get involved. You're not part of this podcast. So sorry, guys.
Don't be mean to Steph, please. Okay, give me a
Honestly,
She's trying to
history
show
of the
off. She's
story.
trying to show off to the bedwetters, and it's fucking embarrassing. Um,
You're being really mean today. He is,
yeah, I'm
isn't
not to
he,
be.
Steph?
Yeah, I'm not to be fucked with today. Come at me.
I don't know why, because he had a really big sleepies.
Yeah, he needs a nap.
No, I don't. Maybe because I haven't drunk.
Yeah, pour yourself a
Probably.
drink.
You pour me one. You're my new betrothed.
If you stop being mean, because it's actually not that funny. Oh, Jesus.
Well, Willie's been
I think
laughing,
Grumpy
and
just got home.
that's my
Lucky!
barometer. Willie's my barometer of comedy. If Willie laugh,
I'm
me
liking
like
it, dude.
Yeah, Willie's
I'm
liking
happy.
it.
There you go, darling.
Have a shot. Show that you're a big doggy.
Stop showing off.
Show that you know how to drink tequila.
Stop showing off.
Mahalo.
Jack and Bra. Oh, he's doing a shot. He's like, "Bleh, bleh."
Good boy. Now, be nice.
I love you guys. Hey, guys,
He's
what have I
drunk.
told you? Look, Louisa, can you guys hear me? Louisa, can you hear me? I love you. I reckon you're my best mate.
Okay, give me his
Jesus.
story, her story. I think Lockie just got home.
Lockie
Lockie!
with the big cocky. Let me get his
Yeah,
story, her
he's
story up.
home. Yeah,
Yes. Maybe we should do another segment called His Story, Horse Story, where it's all
let's not do that.
tales of prostitution. Or do you, Jingle?
Oh, his story, oh, her story.
Full of
That's it.
energy. Okay. Louisa, on this day in history, as you know, as you very well know, Chilean woman Michelle Bachelet is how I'm pronouncing it. She made history. Very exciting times. What did Michelle Bachelet do to create such Chilean history?
She was the first one to ever eat the Carolina Reaper. You know that really fucking hot chili? She was the very
It's because
first
it's
one to,
Chile.
yeah, she was the very first one to discover it and try the
Yeah,
Carolina Reaper.
yeah. It's
She
because
became
she's
famous for it. She's
famous
Chilean.
for it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's Chilean. Sorry. So you've because she's Chilean,
Yes.
you assume that she was the first woman to eat the Carolina Reaper,
Yep. The very spiciest
right?
chili.
She was their first president, Louisa.
She loved
Yeah.
chilies though, so it was very similar.
Honestly, not similar at all. She
She would
she
put
reached the
chilies on
peak,
all her dishes. It was she just chili, 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 chili.
irrespective of whether she likes chilies or not. It's not comparable to be the first woman president of a country and or eat a chili. You see how those two things differ?
Slightly. A
What
little
do I
bit.
say?
You said it right. I just like that word.
Oh, okay, Louisa, close.
Hmm.
But unlike my wedding, no cigars. It's very good because I had a cigar and whiskey bar.
Yes.
Louisa, you know this. On this day in 2011, Madrid became a banging city. Tell me the reasons for that.
A what city?
A banging city.
Banging.
Yeah,
They were big rooters. Their city became full of banging.
right. Okay. Is that
They
your final
became
answer?
big rooters. Yep.
Well, Louisa, it was actually because Madrid suffered a series of terrorist attacks. 10 bombs were detonated by Islamist militants, exploding on 4 trains at 3 different rail stations and killing 991 people and injuring 1,800 others. So, what?
That
Yeah,
doesn't
it
make me
was.
feel very good, does it?
Yeah, it
Not at
wasn't.
all.
Wasn't because they were big rooters. It was
I
a
probably
series of
should have
terror.
known that one.
Well, yeah, you probably should have known that one.
Did you know
If you,
that?
yeah, I knew that.
Okay, I feel quite bad now.
Well, I knew it after I researched it.
Right. Okay, so you didn't know it either.
I
Fair
did not.
enough. No.
Louisa, on this day, I'd love you to tell me the history, or maybe the her story of this day in 1941. The US Congress passed the Lend-Lease Act. Please explain what the Lend-Lease Act was.
Lending
Lend-Lease.
money to lease.
Did I ask you? Lending money to Lisa, did you say?
Yeah.
I love it. That's why I'm
Oh,
around you.
that's good. Very good. Okay, the
Oh, so
Lend
you're
Lease
thinking
Act.
1941? Yeah, okay. 1941. Think about it. The time period.
The guy with the tall hat. What was his name?
Abraham
Abraham
Lincoln,
Lincoln. Was he around then?
who was assassinated in 1865.
Okay,
What,
okay,
the guy
no.
that started the Civil War and ended slavery from 1861 to 1865.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me go back.
Me no think it was President
19
Lincoln.
1941, the Lend-Lease Act. Okay, the Lend-Lease Act was when. Fuck, this one stumped me. Absolutely stumped me. The Lend-Lease Act was when they decided that exporting and importing would become the number one priority in America.
Well, hold on.
Kind of close.
Look, it's the Lend-Lease. I'll tell you what it is, and then you can make up your own mind. It's kind
Yeah.
of close, minus the import, because they were exporting military goods to any nation deemed vital to the defense of the United States. Because what was
There you
happening in
go.
1941, Louisa?
There you go.
What was
Like,
happening in 1941, Louisa?
oh, sorry, exporting and importing. The
No,
World
why would they?
War
Which one?
One.
50% chance of getting it right, and you got it wrong. It was World War
Oh,
Two.
for
World
1941.
War One. World War One, I think, started in 1915,
Fuck. I might just
ending
start just reading
1918.
facts each day on history to really brush up my knowledge.
1914. You
Yeah, I
should
might have
brush
to
up
brush
on it,
up.
man.
Yeah, this is
Like
not paying me enough to
everyone
brush.
knows the 40s, 39 to 45, World War Two, bud.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be done in 2 minutes.
Can I just check again?
We'll be done in 2 minutes. She's heard that fucking more than once this holiday, let me tell you. Now, so
Yeah.
it
Oh,
was a post-marital coitus joke.
give me my what's it called? Tongue twister. No,
Well,
pun.
Cryptic.
I've got one more for you, then I've got the cryptic.
Okay.
In 1926, New England,
Uh-huh.
David Abernathy was born. Run me through David Abernathy's life, and achievements. No, just run me through them.
David Abernathy was one of the Abernathy. I don't even think it's his last name right.
Abernathy.
Abernathy. He was one of the first nature photographers. So he he actually was the first one to ever get on camera the snow leopard, which is very, very hard to find. And so he became famous for that. And then he was kind of like the David Attenborough of photos for nature.
Right, right. Yeah. Well, you've gone for something fully white. He was actually more involved in fully black activities, Dale, because he was MLK's chief aide and closest associate. So he was there for civil rights,
Wow.
and the black movement in America, the civil rights movement. So
Okay, we're
you
learning.
couldn't have been further off by going
Not
for one of
more
the
wrong.
whitest things on earth. Yeah. But I respect
Learning
it.
though. Good to know that.
Now, New England,
I don't feel like my brain's working very well. We'll see how this one goes.
cryptic clue time. Okay. The initials are LM. M for Moreno. L for Loopy or Louisa. LM. Why aren't you telling the truth about the bloke named Eloise? This famous person was born on this day. LM. Why aren't you telling the truth about the bloke named Eloise?
Oh,
LM. Famous, I'll say famous actress.
LM.
Think about it. Opposite of truth.
Fuck. Oh,
Why aren't you telling the truth about the bloke named
false.
Eloise?
False.
No, you tell the truths and you tell,
Lies. Eliza
okay.
Minnelli.
Liza Minnelli, yes.
Oh, fuck, that was pretty good.
Pretty good. Do you get it? Why aren't you telling the truth? Lie, sir. Men Ellie.
Yes.
So blokes named
Yes.
Eloise. Look. Arguably a reach from my end.
Still very good. Wait, is her name Liza, not Eliza?
Liza. Well, I dare say
Um,
Liza's probably short for something. Probably short for Eliza.
you'd think so, Jack. Or short
Well, you
for
would.
Lizy.
Not short. Same length, isn't it?
Well, there'd be an extra Y. Liza. Lizy. Nah, would there?
From a
Nah.
syllable perspective, though, mate. You know.
True. My phone's fucking heating up. Is yours?
Oh fuck yeah, buddy. So am I. I'm hotter than a $2 pistol in this
Mine's
robe.
actually like dangerously boiling. It could
Mate, it's literally
explode.
like 30. It's 30 degrees and sunny here in Hawaii. It's just hot in Hawaii, guys. It's just
You're
I'm gonna have to
just
get it.
flat out.
I'm gonna have to get a cocktail and go by the pool. It's just too much.
Oh my god, you're going to. Willie, do you want to play us some hotlines?
Yeah, let's get on the hotlines. Anyone going to do a jingy?
I'll do a jingy for the
Hot,
winky.
hot, hot,
Okay,
hot,
you got
hot,
me, mate.
hot, hot. Oh, I thought you said go, Luingi.
No, I said I'll do a jingy for Luigi, and then you just started
Oh.
doing one. But it was good. All right, play it for us, Willie.
All right, listen here, kids. You know the old adage, they never meet your heroes? I never believed in it because my heroes were Jack Edwards Archdale and Louisa Dowden until I met Jack one summer's evening in the Woolworths parking lot. Took a photo with him, told him I called up, left the time, put it in his notes. I've listened every day since. I've not featured.
Well, you are now, kid.
Not because of you.
Do you know?
Thanks, fuckheads.
I
Was that a burp?
I've still got that in my notes.
Did she leave a
in my
burp?
notes.
Yeah, she finished with a burp.
That's good.
Oi, I've just gone back through my notes. Birthday girl hotlines 0501 1251 and 1252. So I actually,
Yeah, but
I've
you
still got
didn't
them in
follow
there.
through with it.
Well, I'm like a bad fart.
You're a
You
shark.
don't want to follow through.
I don't
Oh,
want to follow through.
you're like Liza Minnelli. You lied to her.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay that. Yeah, I don't think I lied. I just think it was more of a me
You forgot.
not seeing that. Yeah, I forgot.
You being you. You being you.
But
Just a
she's on here
Jarchism.
now.
Huh?
It's a Jarchism.
A chism. All right,
It's
next
actually a
one.
condition. I've got full-blown Jarchism.
Really? You're a sexual senorita, aren't you? Now,
Fuck yeah,
I'm
Liz.
calling because my year was just made when I met Jarchy, aka Daddy, by the way, at Howling Country. Can confirm that cunt doesn't have a chin. Anyways, I bought the Mad Dog a JD whiskey, and he repays me by putting his arm around my boyfriend for a photo. Mind you, I'm the one who pays $2.50 to listen to you cunts every week. Anyway, what I really wanted to tell you, Jarchy, was listen up close. It's a secret. Road crash.
Yes.
Anyways, I'm disappointed I didn't get to meet you livingly. So happy birthday, bitch. Love you both. Keep pissing.
Happy birthday
Love you.
and road train. Hawaii
Met a lot of
road
legends.
train.
I met a lot of legends at Howling Country, and I do actually remember that. She did buy me the drink, and then I did proceed to fucking wrap my arm around her boyfriend for a photo.
And not her. How funny.
Well, I could tell he had a sweaty hog on him, so I was more. It was a natural attraction. You know what I mean?
Was that the day where you were sweating as well?
Can't I had to buy a full fucking shirt from the
Yeah.
merch stand because I'd sweated through the first one. It was fucked. I was sweating. Anyway, well, at least a couple of good people with experiences. You know what I mean?
It was you've met a few peeps.
Heaps.
Peeps.
Ah.
Hi guys, I do want to quickly preface I am at a very, very busy intersection crossing a road right
We've
now.
heard this.
If I get hit, that is your fault.
Have we heard that one?
Yep.
Let's go to the next one.
I
Have
fucking
we?
love you. Yeah, we have.
I can't remember. There's so
I
many.
can.
Good on you, Jay.
Yeah, good on you.
Oh, thanks,
Good
cocksuckers.
Just listening to the latest body, had to call up immediately. Winston Churchill was involved with the First World War, you fuckheads. He was a general. I'm fairly sure he was also part of the people who designed the Gallipoli fucking bullshit. You know? Get your facts right, you dumb shit.
Did we say that Winston wasn't part of the World War?
No, we said he
Get
wasn't
your
part
facts
of the
right, you
start.
dumb
But he wasn't a reason for the start of the World War, but he was involved.
Yeah, he fought in it.
Yeah. But I think what we were talking about is who started the World
Oh, well,
Wars.
I don't understand his... That was very vitriolic and full of hate.
I liked it.
Well, he called us dumb shits, Louisa. I mean...
No, I think he called you a dumb shit, or was it both of us?
Well, I think it was both of us. He said dumb shits, plural.
Okay, well then I'm not happy with it. I thought he called you a dumb shit, and so I was very happy with it.
Louisa, I for one am taken aback that someone can use such language
Oh,
on an audio platform that's going out to the masses. It's a disgrace.
on a talk show, it's just inappropriate.
No, this isn't the talk show for that, is what we've discovered.
No,
And, you know, there's a time and a place.
not on this
I think if
talk
this was a
show.
podcast, sure.
But not
you know,
on a talk
at the end of the
show.
day, not on a talk show.
Not on a talk show.
So,
Not on
mate,
a talk
appreciate the
show.
call. Not on a talk show, mate.
Not on
Just
our talk show.
as a
please.
call out to, for fellow bedwetters, just remind yourself this is a talk show, and it's a good one at that. So mind your language,
Highbrow talk show.
you fat cunts.
Jay. Can't say that.
Up, cunts. Just calling on the back of the latest episode where you were
Thanks,
playing categories and Willie said athletes. Did we forget about the man that has just recently ran for 1,000 fucking kilometres?
Ned Brockman.
Mr. Ned Brockman. Come on, guys. Not mad, just disappointed. Anyways, ciao.
Fuck,
You
who-
look.
I think I said Nathan Cleary. No, I said Nathan Hindmarsh. Which is niche.
Look, that's on us. That's on us, realistically.
yeah.
But let me tell you something. When you're being recorded and you've got pressure and there's a time limit and it's clicking and you're looking up and you're checking the time, look, you get
It's
flustered.
hard.
And, you know?
Fucking hard work. It's
But yeah,
hard
Ned
work,
was the obvious
Stacey.
answer.
Yeah, we should have known that.
No.
One more, Willie?
One more.
Your favourite saying?
I knew you were going to say that.
Big Willie, happy birthday, and to Chili and those other people that run the potty,
Well,
Jared and Lewis, I think they are. Anyway, nothing better than having the podcast pumping full noise out of my shed, living in a cul-de-sac, and hearing the words of "Get that sperm, ladies," pumping through the street. Catch ya.
Pumping through the street like a river of frothy ejaculate.
I forgot when I said that.
Get
that sperm, lady.
Get that sperm, ladies.
Redurant, salmon sperm
What was
under
the-
your eyes. Just for
What was the
clarification.
what was the context of that?
Salmon sperm under your eyes. All the girls are doing it. Apparently, it makes your eyes glow.
Yeah, of course it does. That's fucking.
I'm going to start
insane.
dressing up as a salmon.
Guess what? I'm a saucy little salmon all of a sudden. Flippity flip.
I'm a slithery little salmon.
Sashimi. More like semen-shi. Nah,
No.
I'm not even going to pay it. Let's workshop it. What can we do with it? What can we do with
Smooshy?
sushi smooshy?
Suckshimi?
My brain's not even working.
A bit of sashimi. That feels right, doesn't it?
Suckshimi, I'm going in raw.
Willie.
Woo! My boy still got it.
He's very good. Okay, let's jump on the Patreon.
Listen, guys, I'm going to go have a pina colada.